Hello and welcome to Pabbly. So guys, if you are running some LinkedIn ads to generate some new leads, we have top 5 LinkedIn ad automations that you can set up with the help of Pabbly Connect. So using these automations, you can basically streamline the complete process of generating new leads and adding those new leads into your email marketing platform or into your CRM or to any other platform as well. Using these automations, you can also automate the process of adding the leads into your Microsoft Excel sheet, your Google Sheet, or to any other platform. So here guys, in this video, we will be following a complete guide, a step-by-step process that how you can set up all of these automations related to LinkedIn lead generation form with the help of Pabbly Connect. So without any further delay, let's begin with the process.
If you're running ads on LinkedIn and collecting your lead data via LinkedIn lead generation form, then this video is for you because here I'm going to show you how to add your LinkedIn leads to MS Excel automatically. So what will happen every time a new lead is arrived via your LinkedIn lead generation form, we will automatically add those leads into MS Excel by simply building an integration in LinkedIn lead generation form and MS Excel. If you also want to set this automation for yourself, come with me and I will show you the whole process step by step. Alright, so this is my LinkedIn account which I am going to integrate with MS Excel with the help of Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing integration and automation software and I'm an existing user of Pabbly Connect. So here you can see I am already logged in. You can also create your free account in just 2 minutes from this button, and in the free account you will also get free tasks to test this automation. Now, once you will reach to the dashboard, directly click on this blue button that is create workflow and provide any random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I have pasted the name as sync your LinkedIn leads with MS Excel automatically. Okay, now simply click on create and then you will find 2 boxes in front of you. Okay, so these are actually trigger and action. So trigger means when this happens and action means do this. Whenever this happens, then automatically do this. Understand with an example also. Let's say whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, then automatically send an email via Gmail application. Okay, so you need to always select the applications in which you are building an automation. Okay, according to our use case, whenever a new lead is arrived into our LinkedIn lead generation forms via LinkedIn lead generation form application, then automatically add those leads into MS Excel application. Okay, so this is how you need to always select the applications in this trigger and action window in which you are building an automation. Now I'm going to connect it with the Pabbly Connect. Before that, firstly you'll have to choose a trigger event. So read the instructions. Triggers when you receive a new form response. So I have selected the same. Simply click on connect, click on add a new connection, click on this connect with the LinkedIn lead generation form, and then you'll have to provide the access of your LinkedIn account in which you are actually running your LinkedIn lead ads. Okay, I have already provided these connections, so I'll go with the existing connections only. Okay, but if you also want to go with the existing connection, in the first time you'll have to go with the new connections only, and then further you can also go with the existing connections. Now here you can see I am connected, my account is connected, and whatever the accounts are available inside my LinkedIn account have started visible here. Even the LinkedIn lead generation form are also visible. Okay, so let me show you. This is my account, and if I'll click on this assets and LinkedIn lead generation form, you will see I have created a lot of LinkedIn lead generation form. Okay, and since we are now connected with the Pabbly Connect, all these forms are visible here. So firstly I'm going to select an account. Well, it is going to be the same, and then secondly I'm going to select a lead form. Okay, so again I'll go with the sample lead generation form. Okay, so then I'll click on this button save and send test request, and you will see a blank response is received. Why? Because there is no lead data available inside our form. Okay, so this is my LinkedIn account. Okay, into this advertise section you will find the campaign groups. In this campaign groups I have created a campaign with the name lead generation. In this campaign name I have created 2 ads. Okay, well these are in the draft mode. I am not actually running any live advertisement. I am creating this automation just to show you how you can connect these applications or how you can collect your leads into MS Excel or into different application. Okay, so I will show you everything into the draft mode only. Okay, so I have created this advertisement. Okay, now assume that a user has landed on your advertisement and he is really interested in your services. Okay, so this ad is for looking to hire a digital marketing expert for your business, and assume that this user is really interested in your advertisement, in your services. Okay, so he has selected get code, and now he is going to share the details as written over this form. Looking for a digital marketing for your agency or a business, then fill this form, share your details with us, and we will get back to you. Okay, so I'm going to provide the dummy details here as a dummy user so that I can show you how the lead data will be captured via Pabbly Connect. Okay, so demo@pabblytudes.com is the email address, adding a random phone number that is 9222222222, and now first name, last name, and the company name. Well, it is pre-filled, and from where this data is actually coming. So if I will again open my advertisement, okay, so this is my ad. So basically my advertisement is actually associated with a Pabbly's page, that is Pabbly subscription billing. Okay, so this is my advertisement. If I will open the page, okay, so view profile, I'm actually going to view the profile, and then I am going to edit this profile, and you will see these details are already filled as a first name, the last name, and the company name. Okay, so from here exactly it is actually taking those default values as the Pabbly subscription billing management service. Okay, here you can see in the first name Pabbly is written, in the last name subscription billing management service is written. Okay, and this is my company's page, so I'm not going to change these details. We will go with the same example only. Okay, so let me close it, come back to my lead generation form, and then I'm going to submit this form, come back to Pabbly Connect, click on this button, save and send test request, and once again, and you will see this time the response will be received. Okay, so here you can see the response is received after the form submission. Let me even show you the details one by one. So here we have the form name as the sample lead generation form, basically the form which we have filled. Okay, so here we have the email address also, we even have the phone number also which we have provided at the time of form submission, and finally we have the first name, the last name, and lastly the company name. All right, where is the company name? I'll have to see. Alright, so here we have the company name. Okay, so presence of these data clearly shows that the connection in between LinkedIn and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. Okay, so now onwards what will happen, every time someone is going to submit your LinkedIn lead generation form, the details will be captured via Pabbly Connect in every 10 minutes in real time. Okay, yes, when you will work this automation in real time, the details will not get captured immediately, because this time we have captured the details by clicking on this button, but in the real time the details will be captured in every 10 minutes because the trigger will check for the new data in 10 minutes. Now the first step of our automation is done, which was connecting LinkedIn lead generation form and Pabbly Connect and capturing the data here. Now we will proceed with the second step, which is we are going to add these details, these lead details into MS Excel. Okay, so in the action event, firstly we will select add a row to the worksheet, because firstly we are going to add a new row, and in that new row we will add the new data of the leads. Okay, again you can click on this connect with the Microsoft Excel and provide the access of your Excel sheet, and I'll go with the existing connection once again because I have already provided the connections, and here you will see my Microsoft account will be also connected with Pabbly Connect. Alright, so it is connected, and in the first field it is asking to select us the workbook, and in the second field it is asking to select the worksheet. So whatever the workbooks I have created into my MS Excel account have started visible here, and I am going to select which particular workbook, basically this subscribers email list. The source of this list is actually LinkedIn lead ads. Okay, so here you can see, let me search for the same, that is subscriber email list. I have selected the same, and since I just have a single sheet only, that is sheet 1, so it will be selected here into the worksheet automatically. Now as soon as this workbook and worksheet will be selected, the details, basically whatever the columns I have created into my Excel sheet will started visible into the Pabbly Connect. Let me show you. Alright, so here you can see the email, phone number, name, last name, and form name. These 5 fields, basically the 5 columns, are the same columns which I have created created into my MS Excel. Now I just need to provide the details one by one here, and this is how the details will be collected here. Okay, and from where I'm going to add these details, remember we have just received the data into our previous step, and the interesting part is I don't need to manually copy this data and paste it here. I'm going to map it. Okay, and mapping is very simple. Simply click on this particular field and you will find the above data here in the drop down. Simply search for your preferred data and map it. This is how mapping can be performed. Asking for the phone number, so let me again search for the phone number, that is 92222. Okay, it is again a dummy phone number. Asking for the name, last name, well in this case we were about to take the default value of the page as the first name and last name, so let me map the same. And again I am telling you that I am creating this automation just to show you an example that how you can create. Okay, when you will run the live advertisement, you will actually get the real first name and last name of your leads. Okay, let me search for the second name, that is the last name, subscription billing management service. Lastly, it is asking for the form name. Well, I remember the form name was something sample lead generation form. So I have mapped the data, and what is the importance of mapping? These details will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time. Okay, I repeat, whatever the details you have mapped here will replace automatically. Just in case if you will provide any data here manually, this data will remain same. This is not going to replace. Okay, let me click on this button save and send test request and wait for the response to receive. Wait for this data to be added into MS Excel automatically. Alright, so response is received. Let me go back to my MS Excel and let me first refresh it. And here you can see the details is arrived. The email is same, that is demo@pabblytuts.com. We even have the same phone number, that is 92222. It was the dummy phone number, remember we have provided at the time of form submission. The name is Pabbly, the last name is subscription billing management service, and the form name is sample lead generation form. I hope every data is clear to you, and this is how now onwards every time someone is going to submit your LinkedIn lead generation form, those leads will be collected automatically into MS Excel. Now you do not have to manually export the lead data and paste it here or import it here into MS Excel. Okay, you just need to create this automation inside Pabbly Connect once. After that, whenever the lead form is submitted, the details will be collected into MS Excel in every 10 minutes. Okay, just in case if you want to access this automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the shareable link of my workflow into the description box. Okay, simply click on this link and sign up into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access this workflow, this automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free.
In this video, we are going to see how to share LinkedIn lead generation form leads in Gmail. So every time you receive a new response to this form submission, then you want that the lead that you have received should be shared with your team via Gmail. And how can that be done? For this, you will have to integrate the two applications, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. So here your trigger application will be LinkedIn lead ad generation forms, and your action application will be Gmail. Now how can you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. Now on the right hand side, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, simply click on sign in. If you are a new user, click on this tab sign up. It won't take more than 2 minutes, and also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. So now I'm going to click on sign in, and as I do that, here we have reached all applications page. Let's click on access now for Pabbly Connect. As we do that, here we have reached the dashboard. On the right hand side, you can see a tab create workflow. Let's click on this. Now here, what is my objective? So here my objective is that every time I receive a new lead through LinkedIn lead ad generation forms, so I want to share that lead with my team through Gmail. So I'm going to name it as send new LinkedIn lead generation form responses in Gmail. Let's click on create. Now as we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens and action says do this. Basically action here is the response of your trigger application. Now as per this integration, my trigger application will be LinkedIn lead generation forms. So let's click on this. And now comes the trigger event. So the event here would be new lead generation forms response. Here on the right hand side, you can see this trigger will check for new data in every 10 minutes, which basically means that this trigger application has a polling time of 10 minutes. So the workflow is going to run after the specified time to fetch for new data. Now I'm going to click on connect. As I do that, here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the LinkedIn lead generation forms account. Now I already have signed in. Basically, I already have logged in. So I'm going to click on add new connection, connect with LinkedIn lead generation forms. So let's quickly sign in. So once this is done, here you can see authorization has been successful. Now here you can see that LinkedIn is now connected with Pabbly Connect, and here we have to enter the name of the account and the lead form. Now the name of the account has already been captured by the system, and here we have to enter the lead form. Before this, let me take you to my LinkedIn account. So this is LinkedIn Campaign Manager. Now here I'm going to go to Assets. Within Assets, you can see lead generation forms. Let's click on this. So here you can see that I already have created a few. Let me show you the sample lead generation form. So I'm going to go to edit so that you can see this clearly. So here, first of all, whenever you are creating a form, you have to enter the form details. First of all, the name of the form. Then here you have to enter the offer headline, offer details, then the privacy policy of your company, then the text if you have any. Then here comes the lead details and custom questions. So whatever the details you want to capture, here you can add the same. First name, last name, email address and phone number. Now let's say if I wanted to add the company name as well. So I would have just clicked on this. Now let's say it is the company name. So the moment I would do this, so it would be added here. Okay. The next thing is custom questions. So if you have any subjective questions, you can add here. If you have custom checkboxes, you can add here. Next is confirmation. So here I have entered a message. Thank you for submitting the information. Then you have to enter the landing page URL. And here you can add thank you message call to action. So here you can add download now, learn more, view now, as per the landing page. And then if you wish, you can add hidden fields as well. Now whenever you are creating a form, the form will be previewed over here. So as you go here, let me show you the same. Here you can see the form. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back, and here I'm going to select lead form. And here I have selected the same form, sample lead generation form. So this is just a test case. So I have taken a sample form. Now I'm going to take you back to LinkedIn account, and here let's go to advertise. Now here you can see campaign groups, campaigns and advertisements. So first of all, campaign groups. So whenever you wish to create a group or a campaign or ads, you just have to click on this, and from here you can actually create. Now I already have created a campaign group, which is default campaign group. Let me show you the same. So this is the group, and within this group I have created a campaign. The name is lead generation. Let me show you this. So here you can see this is the campaign, and in this campaign I have got 2 advertisements. Now let me show you this advertisement. I'm going to click on edit. So here, this is how you create an ad. So you have to give the name to this ad, then here introductory text, then the destination URL, and you can add an image as well. And here, as I take you down, for the form details, you can see that I have attached a form with this particular ad, which is sample lead generation form, the one that we just checked. Okay, so now what we have to do is, I'm going to go back to campaign manager, and here, let's go back to this. The lead generation, this is the campaign, and here as soon as I click on this, so I would be directed to the LinkedIn page, and here you can see this particular advertisement, and it has a call to action button which is register. As I click on this, so this is the form that we have just created. Now let's enter the details. Email address. So let's say the email address here is smartuser@pabblytudes.com, and what is the phone number? Let's say it is okay. Now the first name and the last name have been added by default. I'm going to click on submit. Now since this is just a test case, so we did not change the first name and the last name. When you would have a paid campaign, you can actually customize the entire form. You can add as much information as you want to, and it can be changed every time. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect, and as I click on save and send test request, it is going to show me the last lead that was submitted on that lead ad generation form. And yes, here you can see that this is the first name, the last name, the email address is smart user, and the phone number is this. Now what is my objective? Here my objective is to send this information through Gmail. So my action application here will be Gmail. Now the action event, so it would be send email. Let's click on connect. As we do that, here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the Gmail account. So I'm going to select add new connection, then connect with Gmail. I have already logged into my Gmail account. I'm just going to choose the account. Once that is done, Pabbly Connect wants to access my Google account. Now this is absolutely secure, so I'm going to click on allow. And as I do that, here you can see that the authorization has been successful, which basically means that Gmail is now connected with Pabbly Connect. Now as I take you down, here we have to enter this information. First of all, the recipient's email address. So basically, I want that this lead should be shared with my team. So I have got a definite email address for the same. This is going to be static. So since it is not going to change, I don't have to map this information. I'm simply going to write it. Now once I have mentioned this, then we have the CC, BCC, and then we have the sender's name. So here I'm writing, let's say Pabbly Connect. Again, sender's name is going to remain the same. Then comes the email subject. Here I'm going to write new lead. And then we have reply to email content type. So it is plain. Now email content. So here I'm going to write team, we have received a new lead. And now I'm going to share the details. So what are the details? So first of all, the name. Now here I'm going to map the information. How? So you can see the previous response. I'm going to click on this, go down, and this here is the first name. I'm going to give a space, go down once again, and this here is the last name. Now the method with which I have added the information here is known as mapping. Mapping is important so that every time the workflow runs, it can take the new data into consideration. The next thing is email address. So again, I'm going to go to step 1, and as I take you down, this here is the email address. Then we need the contact number. So I'm going to write contact number, and again, let's go down, and here is the contact number. Now I'm just going to write regards. So this is my email content. Now the file name. So if you are sharing any file, you can add the URL, the name here, and the attachment URL here. Remember that whenever you are sending a file, it should not exceed this size, 25 MB. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request. So as I do that, here you can see I have received the response, according to which now I should have received a mail. So let's go to the email address of the person, and yes, here you can see that Pabbly Connect had sent me a mail. Team, we have received a new lead. These are the details. Regards. This basically means that our integration is a success. But we also need to check the same in real time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to LinkedIn lead generation forms. Here again, I'm going to go to advertise. Then let's go to default campaign group, the campaign. This here is our ad. Now this has directed us to the page. Let's click on register. And here I'm going to fill up another form. Let's say the email address here is newdemo@pabblytudes.com. And then here we have the phone number. So this is the phone number. So I'm going to click on submit. Now, as I have done that, what should happen? Automatically within 10 minutes, I should receive a mail. Why 10 minutes? Because this application has got a polling time of 10 minutes. So now we are supposed to wait, and then within 10 minutes, we are going to go back to our Gmail and check if our integration is a success. So it's been 10 minutes, and now I'm going to go back to the Gmail, and yes, here you can see that we have received a new mail. This basically means that our integration is a complete success. Going back to Pabbly Connect, let's quickly understand what we have done. So here our trigger application is LinkedIn lead ad generation forms, and the event is new lead. Then our action application is Gmail, where the event is sent email. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us.
Hey there, welcome back to a new video on how to do marketing using LinkedIn lead generation forms for your fabrication business. Guys, you already know that LinkedIn is a great platform for professional networking, and people generally use to hire people or to get a job. But guys, do you know that you can use the same platform for generating leads of your business as well? Here we have taken an example of fabrication and welding business. So why we have chosen LinkedIn for this business? guys, suppose that you have a fabrication business and you want a client who want their office space renovated, or you want to construct a whole new office. So this is a big shot deal for you. So where you can find this kind of lead? You can find it on LinkedIn, because in LinkedIn we have founders, we have managers, and we have many big roles out there. So let me show you an automation process which is going to generate leads via LinkedIn, and automatically on getting the leads you can send your brochures, your offers on the WhatsApp of the leads automatically. And guys, it will drastically improve your business and save your time as well. So we are going to set up this automation without any coding. Let's begin. To set up this automation, guys, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an automation and integration tool. And this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. And I'm going to paste the same link in the description as well, so that you can sign up for free from here and you will get free automation tasks every month to test and set up your automations. So you can just sign up right now. After that, sign in and select Pabbly Connect product, and you will reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect application. Guys, here we are going to create a workflow of automation in which we are going to integrate a LinkedIn lead generation form and a WhatsApp API business provider. Okay, so click on this create workflow button. Here you can give a suitable name to your workflow. So I am giving the name here as LinkedIn. Alright, after giving such names, you can click on create button and your workflow page will load up like this. And on this page, you will find these two modules, the trigger and the action. Okay, so with the help of these two things, we can set up our automation. So here, let me show you guys, this is my LinkedIn advertisement campaign manager. Okay, and from here, you can click on advertise button like this, and you will reach the campaign groups page. Here you can create the group of campaigns that you want to run. Okay, so I am running a campaign here named as default campaign group, and as I'm going to click on it, you will see the lead generation campaign. So this is a campaign currently running in this campaign group, in the default campaign group. And when I'm going to open this campaign, you will see the ads running under this campaign. So these are the two ads currently running. Okay, so this is the fabrication package ad. I can show you that by clicking on it. This is the ad I have created for the fabrication business. Okay, so I'm just showing you the demo. You can create more customized and beautiful ads for you. Okay, and here we have this register button. By clicking on it, person can open this lead generation form. So when anyone is going to click on this register button, the lead generation form will open up, which is attached with this ad. Okay, so and in that form we are going to ask a few questions and the phone number of the person. Okay, and we'll collect the details, and as we are going to collect the details, a WhatsApp message will be delivered to the person along with our services brochure. Okay, for that to happen, we are going to connect LinkedIn here in the trigger window. So search for LinkedIn here. Okay, so here you can see LinkedIn lead generation forms option. Select it, and then select the trigger event as new lead generation form response. Then click on connect button. From here, select add new connection, then click on connect with LinkedIn. Alright, so it will bring you to the login window. From here, you have to sign in. And here you can see the authorization is successful. So after getting connected, it will show you the account field. So from here, you have to choose your account name. So the name of my account is Naveen Kole. Okay, and this is and from this lead form option, you have to select the lead generation form which is associated with the ad that you are running. So here you can see, guys, in my ad manager in LinkedIn, when you click on manage here on this ad, you can see the form associated with this ad. Here you can see, guys, in this ad for fabrication, the lead generation form associated is this one, sample lead generation form. Okay, this is the name of the form connected with it. Okay, and you can associate this form while creating the ads. Okay, and you can separately create the lead generation forms from here, from the asset section. By clicking on asset, you will find this lead generation form option. From here you can create the forms. After that, create the ads and associate any form with that, with the ads. Okay, now I'm going to select the same form here, sample lead generation form. Okay, after that, guys, we can click on save and send test request button, and the most recent lead that you have generated from your lead generation form will be fetched here in the response section. So I'll show you the live demo. I have opened the form. I have opened the ad here in this window, okay, in this tab. And here I'm clicking on register. And this is the lead generation form open up, you can see. And here it is showing us the test details. So we are using test data. We are not running the live ads. Okay, we are using the ads to set up the automation. The ads are not live yet. So it is just showing us the test details. It is showing the sample name of any customer as Pabbly. The last name is this subscription billing management service. Okay, and here it is showing us a default email address. You can change it, and here you can put any sample or test mobile number if you want. So I'm just putting here a random number, and here I'm going to click on submit. Okay, and you can see the information has been sent, the form has been submitted. Now guys, I'm going to click on save and send test request button here, and here you can see we have received this response, and in this response you can see the email address that we have received, okay, the phone number we have received, and the first name received as Pabbly, the last name received here as subscription billing management. Okay, so these are the things you are going to receive like this whenever you are going to generate a lead. Okay, now I want to send a message, a WhatsApp message, in which I want to share my business details and my business brochure. Okay, so for that to happen, I'm going to use this action step, and in this action step I'm going to connect with Interact application, which is a WhatsApp business API provider or solution. Okay, so let me show you the dashboard of Interact. So this is Interact application, okay, which is an API provider for WhatsApp, and here I'm going to search for it in the action step. Here it is selected. Then select the action event as send WhatsApp template message. Then click on connect button. From here select add new connection, and here it will ask for the secret key to be pasted here to make a connection with Interact. Okay, so to get this key you need to open the Interact application. Here you will find the settings icon on the bottom left hand side. Click on it. From here click on settings. Under settings page you will find this developer setting. Under developer setting you will find the secret key right here. You can just copy the key and paste the key here in this field like this, and then click on save, and you will be connected with Interact. Okay, after getting connected it will ask for the country code, the phone number, the full phone number details. So guys, here you can see in the previous step in this response we have received the test phone number that we have entered, which is here. Okay, so I'm going to map this label here in this step to place the phone number in this full phone number label. Okay, so you have to place the full phone number in this format with the country code. 91 is for India, you have to place yours, and plus icon. Okay, so to map the label from the previous step you just have to click here on this field, and the previous step will appear in the drop down like this, and from here you can get the data like this, and from here map the number. So we do not have the plus sign here, so I'm going to manually place the plus sign here like this, okay, before the number. Okay, then it is asking for the templates code name. So what is a template? So guys, to send a message on WhatsApp automatically via automations, you need to create message templates first inside Interact application, and using the templates we are going to send the messages. So let me show you the templates. So this is the template section of Interact, and here you can create templates using these template library. Okay, I have already created a template. Let me show you. This is the name, lead form reply. Okay, and here in this template you can read the message. Hello, thank you for showing your interest in our company. One of our team members will contact you shortly. Meanwhile, you can check our brochure which we have attached. So in this template, you can attach a document in the header, a video, an image, or a text, okay? And here you can write such kind of message, and in these messages, you must place these placeholders in double curly braces like this 1, 2, 3, okay? Because these are the variable things which we can change with every new message that we are going to send with the help of templates, okay? So you must have these placeholders strategically placed, okay? Now I am going to select the you have to place the template code. So where to find the code? You just open the template that you have created. In the top search bar, you will find the template code here. Let me just copy this whole link and let me paste it here. All right. Now you can see in the example given here, if this is the URL, you can see when you open the template, here you will find the code name between template / and /view. So this is my templates code, okay? So let me remove these extra things. Okay. All right. So this is my template code. Here it is asking for the language code. So I have created this message in English language. So the code of English language is EN. Okay. For US English, it is EN_US. Okay. You can see the language codes by clicking on this here word. Okay. Then it will ask for the header value. So as I have already shown you that we can send a document or any file inside the header. So you have to place the URL of the header here in this header value field. So you must have a publicly accessible URL for that. And for getting the publicly accessible URL, what I have done, I have uploaded the image or a brochure in my WordPress website here. And from here, I have got this code, the file URL. So I'm just going to copy this URL and I'm going to place this here in this header value. Okay, you can use the same process to get this URL. Okay, then it will ask for the body variables value. Body variable means these placeholders 1, 2, and 3. These are called body variables, and you have to place the values of these three things separated by commas in this field. So first value is for the name of the person to whom we are sending the message. So you'll get the name from the first step. Just map the name that you got from the first step. All right, this is the first name. I'm just going to map the first name only. Then I'm going to put a comma. Second variable is for the business name. So you just put the business name. My business name is Pabbly. You can put yours. Pabbly Fabrication, let's say. Okay, then I've put another comma, and the third body variable is for the company's website. So you can put your company's website like this. Okay, so I have entered the body variables. Now guys, the thing that you have mapped here is going to change with every new message, because with every new execution of this workflow, that means whenever you are going to generate the lead and that is going to trigger the workflow, these mapped labels are going to be updated and the name of the person will be changed with every new message. But the things that we have manually placed here is going to remain static. So this is the importance of mapping the data. So the things that you want to be updated, map the things. Okay. So if you want to place any CTA or call to action button, you can use these two fields. You can select the position, you can put a value, but right now I do not want to place any action button, so I'm leaving these two things blank. Now you can check your connection with Interact by clicking on Save and Send Test Request button, and a WhatsApp message will be sent to this number. But this is not actual number, so I'm going to place my number here in that field, and then I'll click on Save and Send Test Request button and show you the message. So guys, I have added my number here, and here let me click on Save and Send Test Request button, and let's see if we have received the response. And here let's check in our WhatsApp, and here you can see guys, we have received a new message, and this message you can see it is showing, hello Pabbly, thank you for showing your interest in Pabbly Fabrications. One of our team members will contact you shortly. Meanwhile, you can check our brochure, and this is the website address. And here you can see a brochure is also here, and this is the same brochure that I have added inside the WhatsApp template, and this is the same thing that we have received here. And all the things in place of the body fields are also changed here automatically in the message, because we have mapped the things here. So this is how it is going to work, guys. So we are done setting up this automation, and you have to set up it only once. After that, you do not have to do anything manually in this workflow. After that, it will run automatically whenever you are going to generate a new lead via LinkedIn. And guys, you can use this same workflow as well, as I'm going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description. You can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly.
If you are running ads on LinkedIn for which you have created a LinkedIn lead generation form and you want that as soon as your user submits this lead generation form, those leads should be created as a contact automatically into your high-level CRM, then this video is for you, because here I am going to teach you how to add your LinkedIn leads to Go High-Level CRM automatically. Want to learn how you can also sync your leads with your CRM? Come with me and I will show you the whole process step by step. Now to automate this process, I'll have to integrate my LinkedIn lead generation form application with the Go High Level application, and I'm going to integrate these two with the Pabbly Connect. Well, it is an amazing integration and automation software, and since I'm an existing user, you can notice I am already logged in. You can also create your free account in just 2 minutes from this sign up free button, and in the free account, you will also get free tasks to test this automation. Now, once you will reach to the dashboard, click on this blue button that is create workflow and provide any random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I have pasted the name as sync your LinkedIn leads with the Go High Level CRM. Now click on create, and then you will notice two boxes in front of you. Okay, so these are actually trigger and action, and here the trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So whenever this happens, then automatically do this. Understand with an example also. Let's say whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, then automatically send an email via Gmail application. Okay, so this is how you need to always select the applications in which you are building an automation, and according to our use case, whenever any new user submitted your LinkedIn lead generation form application, then automatically add those leads in Go High Level CRM application. Okay, so this is how you need to select both the application in this trigger and action window. Firstly, I am going to set up the LinkedIn lead generation form with Pabbly Connect, and then I will be connecting this Go High Level CRM with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so first select a trigger event, that is new lead generation form response. Now click on connect, then click on add a new connection, and then click on connect with the LinkedIn lead generation form, and then you will have to provide the access of your LinkedIn account. Well, I have already provided this connection multiple times, so I am going with the existing connection. Okay, clicking on save, and this is how my LinkedIn account will be connected with the Pabbly Connect. You can also go with the existing connections if you have built this connection in the first time already. Okay, now here you can notice whatever the accounts are available inside my LinkedIn account have started visible here, and I am going to work in this Naveen Kole form. Okay, Naveen Kole account, I'm sorry for that, so I have selected the same, and in this lead form, whatever the lead form I have created again inside my account, let me show you. These are the various lead generation form I have created. All these forms are visible here, and I am going to select this sample lead generation form. Well, why I am selected specifically this form only? Okay, so firstly I will take you to the advertise section. In this advertise section, you will notice a campaign group with the name Pabbly Connect, and I am clicking on that, and again you will notice a campaign name with the lead generation, and under this lead generation campaign I am actually running two ads. Okay, well, I cannot say running ads because these two ads are into the draft mode, and I am not running any live advertisement. I will proceed in the draft version only. Basically, I am going to generate some dummy details in front of you with some dummy ad, and you will notice the details will be captured in Pabbly Connect. Okay, well, this is my LinkedIn lead generation form, and if I will edit this form, you will notice that this sample lead generation form I have associated with this specific advertisement. Okay, so let me show you. Wait for that. Alright, so this is my form. I will scroll down and then I will open this form details and you will notice this sample lead generation form. Okay, so that is why I am selecting this specific form. Okay, now before I click on this button, firstly I'm going to make a dummy submission inside my LinkedIn lead generation form. Okay, so I am going back and again I will open this ad in front of you. Okay, so let me click on that and here is my advertisement. This is the second advertisement. Okay, and assume that the user is really interested and he has landed on my advertisement, that is looking to hire a digital marketing expert for your business. Fill the form and we will contact you shortly. And this is how the user is going to click on this apply now button, and this is how my LinkedIn lead generation form will be open up. Okay, so I'm going to provide some dummy details and I will submit this form and you will see those dummy details will be captured via Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let me provide the email address as demo user only, or you can say demo@pabblytuge.com, asking for the phone number. So again I will provide some dummy phone number. How about I also provide the country code? Okay, so I have provided the 5-digit number. Now in the first name, last name and company name, you can notice that my lead generation form taking the default values. Now from where it is actually picking up these default values, let me show you. I will again take you to my advertisement. Okay, so I am opening this advertisement and in the account in which I have created this ad, okay, basically a page is associated with this specific ad, and if I will edit this page in front of you, you will notice the first name and last name field are already pre-filled, and in that first name field and last name field the details are Pabbly and subscription billing management service. Okay, so that is why my LinkedIn lead generation form is picking up these default values in the first name and last name field. But don't worry, in your case it will not happen, because of course you will set this automation in live LinkedIn ads and high level CRM. Okay, in that case you will get the actual leads. Okay, so don't worry about that. Okay, so currently I'll go with this dummy detail. So how about I click on this submit button, and once the submission is made, I'll click on this button and you will notice that those form details will be captured via Pabbly Connect. Okay, so here you can notice the response is received. Let me show you the details one by one. So here we have the name of the form, that is sample lead generation form. Here we have the email address as demo@pabblytuge.com. Here we have the phone number as well, and the first name, last name and company as subscription billing management service. Here we have the company name, and where is the first name? Alright, so here we have the first name. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that connection in between your LinkedIn lead generation form and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. Now every time your user is going to submit your LinkedIn lead generation form, the details will be collected inside Pabbly Connect's dashboard in every 10 minutes, because this trigger will check for the new data in 10 minutes. Now after the lead is collected here, the data is collected here, what should be the next step? So basically it should send these details into Go High Level CRM. Okay, so that is why in the second application I will search for the same, but instead of Go High Level I will be directly searching for the lead connector. Now why I am selecting this lead connector? Because this is the latest version of Go High Level CRM which we have integrated inside Pabbly Connect. So make sure if you want to connect to Go High Level with the Pabbly Connect, you will have to choose this lead connector v2. Okay, don't get confused about that. Okay, and in action event you'll have to select this create contacts, since we wanted to do the same. And just like we have connected LinkedIn and Pabbly Connect, now we will be connecting our Go High Level CRM and Pabbly Connect, for which I have selected add a new connection, clicking on this connect with the lead connector v2 option, and here you will notice it will ask me the credential. Well, I am already logged in, so instead of asking me the credential, it is asking me to select an account. So I am selected this specific account, and again it is also a testing account. And here you can notice the authorization is successful and my Go High Level CRM is connected with the Pabbly Connect. Now here you can notice it is asking me several details. Okay, so I'm not going to provide the data in all the fields. I'm going to provide the data only into the necessary field, the required field. So let's say the first name is is the required field. So how about I first search for the first name. Now you must be thinking that what are these details, where this detail came from. Well, this is the same data which we have just captured from our LinkedIn step, and we are actually mapping our LinkedIn data inside Go High Level CRM. So mapping is very simple. You just need to click on this field and you will find the above data here in the drop down. Okay, so let me search for the first name. So here we have the first name as Pabbly. Asking for the last name, well, remember we have the dummy details, the dummy last name as Subscription Billing Management Service. Asking for the full name, so again I will be provided the first name and last name here, once again separated with a space. Okay, so I have provided a space. Let me search for this, and this is how I'm going to map the details one by one. So only the email address is left, I guess, and the phone number and the company name. Okay, so this is the phone number field. Let me also map the phone number, and again it was the dummy phone number. All right, so here we have the phone number. And lastly, how about I also search for the company name. If we have this specific field, I'll map it, otherwise I'll directly click on this button. All right, so I didn't find any field like the company. Okay, so I am clicking on this button, save and send test request, and you will notice how the details will be collected automatically into our Go High Level CRM. Okay, so let me first visit my contact section, and currently I have 1 2 3 4 contacts. Okay, now I'll be clicking on this button in front of you, and you will notice that the response will be received and it is a positive response. Let me go back to my Go High Level CRM and refresh my dashboard, and I am really expecting that this time I'll have at least 5 contacts. Okay, fingers crossed, and wait for the data to be updated. Alright, so here you can notice the new contact, the new LinkedIn lead has been added automatically inside our Go High Level CRM. This is the same phone number, the same email address, the date is also mentioned, and here we have the first name and the last name. Okay, so this is how now onwards, every time someone is going to submit your LinkedIn lead generation form, now you can sync your leads automatically with the Go High Level CRM. And just in case if you want to sync your LinkedIn leads with other CRM, you can also do the same. In that case, in place of this specific CRM, you'll have to search for your CRM. Okay, and in order to automate this process completely, you need to create this automation inside Pabbly Connect just once. After that, you can sit back and relax, and Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. And let me tell you a very important thing, whatever the details I have mapped here, these details will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time. Okay, so this is how this automation is going to take place, and this is why mapping plays a major role inside this automation. Okay, and just in case if you want to access this automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach this link into my description box. Okay, you just need to click on this link and sign up into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access this workflow, this automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. In this video, I'll show you how to add a LinkedIn lead generation form leads to MailChimp automatically. So assume that you are running some advertisement on LinkedIn for which you have created a LinkedIn lead generation form, and you want that if any lead is arrived via this particular form, all the leads should be synced with the MailChimp email marketing software. Basically, those leads should be created as a subscriber in this software. So if you also want to sync your LinkedIn lead generation form leads with the MailChimp, come with me and I'll show you the whole process step by step. Alright, so this is my LinkedIn account, and in order to automatically send the leads to MailChimp, I'll have to build an integration in between these two applications, and I'm going to build this integration with the Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing integration and automation software. I'm already logged in because I'm already an existing user of Pabbly Connect, and you can also create your free account in just 2 minutes from this particular button, and you will get free task also in order to test this automation in the free account. Now click on this blue button, that is create workflow, and provide any random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I'm providing the name something like when new lead is captured, add it as subscriber in MailChimp. Okay, now click on create, and then you will find 2 boxes in front of you. Okay, so these are trigger and action. So trigger means when this happens, Action means do this. Whenever this happens, then automatically do this. Try to understand with an example also. Let's say whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, then automatically send an email via Gmail application. Okay. According to our use case, whenever any new lead is captured in which application, basically in LinkedIn lead generation application. Okay. So here you can see LinkedIn lead generation form I have selected. Okay. So whenever any new lead is captured in this specific application, add those leads into MailChimp application. Okay. So this is how you need to always select the applications in which you are building an automation in this trigger and action window. Okay. Now I am going to connect LinkedIn lead generation form with the Pabbly Connect. So I have selected a trigger event. Then I will be clicking on this connect, click on add a new connection, click on this connect with LinkedIn generation form and provide the access of your LinkedIn. Okay, so let me provide the password of my LinkedIn account. Now I have provided the access, clicked on sign in, and this is how the authorization is successful and LinkedIn account is connected with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so it is not showing anything, nothing is selected. Let me click on this refresh to fetch new item so that the account name can be visible. Alright, here you can see whatever the accounts I have created into my LinkedIn account have started visible here. Okay, so I'm going to select this Naveen Kole, this particular account name. Alright, so it has got selected automatically, and in this account I have several lead generation forms. So let me take you to the LinkedIn campaign manager account. Alright, so this is the account. In this account I have two campaign groups. Okay, one is default campaign group, another one is clothing brand. Okay, in this particular default campaign group I am running a campaign with the name lead generation. Okay, in this lead generation campaign I have two advertisement. One is for this Vedic astrologer and another one is just a testing. Okay, and if I will edit this form, you will be able to see that which particular lead generation form is associated with this particular advertisement. Okay, so let me show you here. If I'll scroll down, you will be able to see the details. Okay, so here you can see form details, and in this form details I have kept the call to action as the register, and the form name is sample lead generation form. Currently we are into the view mode and this ad is already created, so that is why we are not able to edit it. Okay, so let me click on this cancel for now. Okay, click on OK, come back to Pabbly Connect, and from here I will be selecting the same form, that is sample lead generation form. Now as soon as I'll click on the save and send test request button, you will see LinkedIn will capture the most recent lead data as a response. Okay, why? Because we are connected. We have connected our LinkedIn lead generation form with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, you can see here it is connected, and in every 10 minutes now onwards, whatever the leads this form will capture, which form? Basically this sample lead generation form will capture, in every 10 minutes Pabbly Connect is going to capture those leads here inside this dashboard. Okay, so I'm going to open this form in front of you, and as a user, as a lead, I will be filling out this form. Okay, so assume that I am a user and I have seen this particular ad and I'm really interested in this particular ad, so that is why I'll click on this register button, and in this register section I will share my email ID, my phone number and other details. Okay, so I will add this admin@pabblytudes, just a random, a dummy email address. Okay, admin@pabblytudes.com. Again I will add a dummy phone number, something like this. Okay, so I have added the phone number as well. Okay, now two more fields are present here, first name and the last name, and these two fields has taken the default value as Pabbly, and in the last name it has taken the default value as Pabbly subscription management service. Okay, so why and from where it has taken these two values? Okay, let me show you. This is my advertisement, and if I will open this particular profile, you will be able to see in the first name and the last name. Okay, this is my page, and if I will edit this in front of you, in the first name and the last name I have provided the name as Pabbly and subscription billing management service. That is why it is taking these two values as a default values, and currently I am into the testing mode, so that is why it is taking these two default values. Okay, so come back to Pabbly Connect and let me now submit this particular form in front of you, and after the submission I will click on the save and send test request button once again, and this time I will show you this response details. Okay, so here is the response, and here we have the landing page of this particular form. Here we have the name of that form, that is a sample lead generation form. Let me show you other details as well. Alright, here you can see it is the same email address which we have provided. Where is the phone number? Alright, here is the phone number and the first name, and as the last name is subscription billing management service. And where is the first name gone? Alright, and here we have the first name. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between our LinkedIn lead generation form and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. Okay, now I am going to send this data to MailChimp email marketing application so that I can create a subscriber here with the same name. Alright, so I am going to connect MailChimp with the Pabbly Connect, just like we have connected LinkedIn lead generation form with Pabbly Connect. Okay, and for the connection, it is asking for the token. So from where you can get this token, the instructions are already given. Okay, so let me take you to the MailChimp account. In this MailChimp account, you'll have to click on the profile section, and after that you will find an option of the extras at the top. Okay, let me show you. You'll have to wait for a second. Alright, so can you notice that extra option? In this extras option, you will find the option of API keys, and here you will be able to see lot of keys which are already created. I am going to create a new key in front of you. Simply provide a random name to your key, something like API key for LinkedIn. Okay, API key for LinkedIn. Let me also correct the spelling. Okay, click on generate, and this is how the token will be generated immediately. I have copied the same. Come back to Pabbly Connect, paste the same hen. Now it is asking for the data center. So again, you can read the instructions. So I have that data center as this US6. Okay, you can actually collect this data center from your URL. I have this data center as US6. So let me again paste this data center here. Click on save, and this is how MailChimp account will be connected with the Pabbly Connect. Alright, here you can see it is connected, and the very first thing it is asking to select the audience list. Okay, so I have created just a single audience list, so that is why it is showing the single name only. So I'm going to keep the same. Asking for the email address. Okay, so what should be the email address of the subscriber, of the member which you would like to create into the MailChimp. Okay, so I'm going to map this particular data which we have captured from our LinkedIn lead generation forms. Okay, remember we have the email address as, okay, let me show you. Let me search it here as the @ Okay, this is the email address, and I don't need to manually copy this email address and paste it here. I am going to map it so that this automation will replace this email address automatically when this automation will work in real time. Okay, so simply click on this particular field and you will find the above data here in the drop down. Okay, simply search for that specific data. Okay, so here you can see this is the same email address. I have mapped it. Now it is asking for lot of details. Okay, so I am going to provide only the important details like the first name, last name, and the phone number. So here you can see it is asking for the name. Let me search for the name. I remember the name was Pabbly. Okay, so here you can see the first name. I have mapped it the same. Asking for the last name, and I remember the last name was with subscription billing management software. I hope you have understood that why I am mapping this Pabbly and subscription billing management service in the first name and last name, because these are the default values taken from the page of our Pabbly, okay, which was associated with our LinkedIn lead generation form. Lastly, it is asking for the phone number. So let me search for the phone number as well. Alright, so I have mapped all the important data which is actually required to create a subscriber into the MailChimp. And what is this mapping? Let me explain you this once again. Whatever the details we have mapped here will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time. But let's say if you will provide any detail manually here, let's say if I'll provide the male here, then every time the subscriber will be created, it will take the gender as the male only. Okay, so if I will provide any value manually, this value will remain same, and if I will provide the details with the mapping, the values will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time. So mapping plays a significant role in this automation. Okay, so I have clicked on this button, save and send test request. Let me go back to the MailChimp account, and this is the all contact section, and I am really expecting that data to be created, that subscriber to be created into my MailChimp email marketing application. Alright, so here you can see the same person has been created as a subscriber. admin@pabblytudes.com. First name is Pabbly, last name is this, and here we have the phone number as well. Okay, so this is how now onwards, every time someone is going to submit your LinkedIn lead generation form, those leads will be collected as a subscriber automatically into the MailChimp. And in order to automate this process, you need to create this automation inside Pabbly Connect just once. Okay, just once. After that, you do not have to do anything manually. Simply sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. Okay, you can even close Pabbly Connect once you have created this automation. Okay, and just in case if you want to access this automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the shareable link of my workflow into the description box. Simply click on this link and sign up into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access this automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. And let me tell you, just in case if your data, if the subscribers are not getting created in real time, you will have to wait for at least 10 minutes, because the trigger here is polling based, which will check for the new data in every 10 minutes. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues, and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.